Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the JSano Fan Server Podcast. This is episode 17, if I remember correctly, and I'm your host, CanuckBacon, or Skylar, and today we're joined by, as always, Weathermaster. Say hi.
Hi.
As well as Mr. Fruitfly. Fruitfly, say hi.
No.
Just no.
Okay. And Asus.
Hey, hi, greetings. Nice to meet you.
The Asus just made up for the fact that Fruitfly's being just lame. Uh, okay, so let's jump right into it. What topics do we have for today, Weathermaster?
So, the ones I've written down. Actually, you know what? I'll let Froot rant first because he really wants to talk about this. So, Froot.
Yeah,
I don't care that much about it. I just really hate Adobe Illustrator. It's the worst.
Tell us why you hate it.
Well, you see, I have a nice ass computer, six cores, 12 thread CPU, 32 gigs of RAM, a 770 graphics card, which isn't the cutting edge, but it's not terrible. And you know what? It fucking stutters using Adobe Illustrator. Like, I edit with Adobe Premiere all the goddamn time. Perfectly fine. Adobe Illustrator is like fucking the worst. I hate it. That's it.
Okay, so what does Adobe Illustrator do exactly?
You edit vectors. You edit images with vectors and everything. It's basically it's a graphic design program.
Okay, so it's too complicated for me to understand as a simpleton hobo that I am. And so yeah, that sucks, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What else do we have?
So, I only have like a few topics written down because nothing happened in the world recently. Number one being, and I have to actually get up out of my chair because I might as well.
Can we add in Dakota?
All right. We should have been more prepared for that portion, but this.
Okay, let's jump back into it. Do we have any other topics to talk about aside from myself?
Yes, as people seeing
Yes,
on
okay.
the screen at the moment through my face cam, the Nintendo Switch has come out, and I haven't actually have one. So Canuck, when you're here, you get to play the Nintendo Switch with me.
Oh man, I get to become a console peasant.
You get to become a console, man.
Oh.
But no, the
No,
Nintendo
but
Switch
like,
is coming out, and
yeah. So have you played it?
I've had it for like 2 weeks, and it is absolutely fantastic. Like, just 10 out of 10. Nintendo has created the most beautiful console known to man. This is, as a kid, you used to have those dreams of like taking a game with you, like a AAA game. You're playing Mario or something, and you're like, oh, we got to go somewhere. You're like, oh no, I want to take this with me and play. But you couldn't. Now you can with the Switch. So 10 out of 10, I think it is seriously the best console ever. It's so fantastic.
Okay, so what games do you have for it?
I have so we launch up the Switch. We can look at them right here on the screen. We have 1-2 Switch. Splatoon 2 doesn't count quite yet. Snubber Clips and Zelda. So that is not much of a launch title they had, but I do have those, and those are absolutely fantastic. 1-2 Switch is a very, very fun party mini game kind of thing. A lot of people were skeptical about it because it seemed dumb, But honestly,
It's
it's really fun.
I don't like it because it's a tech demo and it's $50.
Yeah, it is $50, and there's some mini games that probably shouldn't be in it because they're just stupid. Um, there's literally one video game where you have to act like a gorilla, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but
I do that all the time.
There's also that one mini game where you roll around the Joy-Con to see how many marbles there would be in a box.
that one's actually pretty fun. That one's actually really fun.
Okay, so let's pretend like someone here has been away from civilization for like, I don't know, 7 months and 2 days. Um, Now, how would you kind of describe the Nintendo Switch to that person?
It's a tablet. It's got controller handles on the side that come off. But also like you can stick it in a dock and then it'll connect your TV.
Oh, that actually sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Um, hmm. And I think Weather said that you can just like go and play anywhere.
It's on the
Yeah,
console. It's on the go
it's a tablet, yeah.
anywhere.
Oh, okay. Wow. So
So,
mobile console.
Mobile console.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
so you were like chilling in your couch, playing a thing, watching your screen at the other side of the room. Then you're like, need to go to the toilet. So you just take this thing with you and keep playing or what?
Absolutely. Just pull it. I mean, if you're
That
playing on your
sounds-
TV, pull it out of the dock.
sounds
Sounds
pretty
really
dope.
useful.
Yeah, go down the hallway to the bathroom.
Do you have a screen protector on yours yet, Weather?
I need to go get one.
Yeah, because it's people are reporting scratches on their screens from the dock. Or you can get you can get like some felt padding to put on the dock, which would also work.
So, now what kind of ratio would you say that you use it on the go to like stationary, I guess?
How much time does it spend on the dock is basically your question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I just got Subway for free, so
So yeah.
it's Subway. Yeah. But what are you talking about?
How
The
often do you
Nintendo Switch.
yeah. How often do you
Your
like use
ADD.
it docked as opposed to like
Oh,
in your hands?
I actually personally I use it most in handheld mode and in tabletop mode.
Mhm.
I mean, all the modes are fantastic. I played docked mode the other day, and it was great. Really natural having the two Joy-Con in my hand. Just moving around in the world of Hyrule. You can also put them in the little grip controller, which is not a bad controller at all. It's essentially just a. If I'd say anything, it's a cheap pro controller in a sense. But yeah,
That comes with the console, right? The
that comes in the box.
okay.
You can get a
Okay, and,
charging
what's
one for like extra $40, I think, which is kind of expensive, but
Speaking of the
yes.
charging, what kind of a battery life do you get on it?
um, I think they were saying, I don't remember what they were saying. I don't
Yeah,
like. I
what
can't.
they were
I haven't
saying
had it,
doesn't matter though.
true. I haven't had it die yet. Like, I mean, most of the time it's in the dock, just because I don't, I don't have it all out all the time. I play PC games too, so I need to, not having that outside the dock. But otherwise, in the time I played, I went last week. I went to downtown Salt Lake, and we were there for 4 or 5 hours, and it only maybe went down 5%. So it has a pretty
Wow.
good battery life.
That does sound like a really good battery life.
I mean,
What are the Joy-Cons like? Are they like too small or
oh, they're so. I feel like in big hands they might be a little bit bad, but I think I've heard some people with big hands have said they're really good. But to me, they're so natural. They're way better than what I thought. They fit
weather, please describe the exact size of your hands for the audience.
You have a ruler next to you? Because
I can do better
Or a
than
let's
that.
banana.
compare sizes.
They're looking at my hand right now, so there you go, audience. There's my hand.
Yeah, well, we don't have any relation to like actual things. We need some sort of scale here.
Yeah,
it's
like
emailing.
how big is your face in reference?
There we go. My hand's on my face.
Okay.
You know, if your hand is bigger than your face, that you got cancer.
Yeah, that totally is true.
Wait, what?
Oh man,
Ace
I
is just checked
remember
and his
middle
hand's
school.
bigger than his face.
How would it even work? How can your hand possibly be bigger than your face?
It's just a joke.
If only someone was right next to
If
Ace.
only, yeah, because he's
Yeah, that's
never
not the
heard this
case.
joke.
No, I actually haven't.
Nah.
Okay, Aces. I'm gonna come visit you sometime the next several years.
Cool.
Then we'll talk more about this, okay?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's skip it for
It's
now,
one of
I
those
guess.
jokes you have to kind of tell in person.
You could,
Alright, okay, I
you could
gotcha.
totally go to the European meetup. Segway. Oh.
Aha.
European meetup. Tell me
Mhm.
more.
So I'll let Asus take control because this is he knows most about this.
Oh, jeez, I'm the only European here.
You're the one
Oh,
going
no.
to that meetup here, so
Alright, so a while ago we were thinking of doing a meetup in Europe. And, you know, we just, a Sunday evening came together and we were all talking about possible dates and possible locations. We ended up nailing it down towards more Western Central Europe more. So our options were like Germany, the UK, the Netherlands, Belgium, and Sweden. Nacer wanted Sweden. I don't know. He wanted to go to IKEA.
Gotta get the meatballs.
Exactly. But then I told him there are also IKEAs in other places, and everything was cool.
because he didn't
You know-
realize there was IKEAs in other places besides Sweden.
All right, let's do the European
Exactly.
meetup in America. There's IKEAs in America too.
Oh, sure. European meetup in America. Cool.
Yay!
Yep.
Well, we are having an
that
American
is
meetup.
that is after
Yeah.
we talk about the
So-
European
Wait,
meetup.
there's an American meetup. When's the American meetup? Where's the American meetup?
We're planning.
Who cares about
It's in the
European?
planning
Let's
stages
get
right
some
now.
more suspension in. Let's talk about the
Okay.
European one.
All right,
Alright,
yeah,
so-
we'll talk about the European.
Yeah, European.
For now, I think around 7 people are for sure going. There are roughly, I think, another 4 or 3 people that might go, like Joda and Mixon, maybe. We'll see about that. Has to be expensive for them to fly over. But we ended up getting a location and a date figured out. So it's going to be in July, from the 15th to the 23rd. Any guessing what countries it is going to be in, Canuck?
Is Japan in Europe?
Japan? No, it's Belgium.
Africa. Oh, yeah, Belgium's in Europe. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm,
We're in Belgium. I've been to Belgium. Did you ever tell
Oh,
you
really?
that?
No,
Yep.
you didn't.
Yeah, it sucked.
Cool. Oh,
This in his own country.
Now, I went as a child. I remember there was some good chocolate there. That's about it. I don't remember like anything else.
that's all you need to remember.
It's just chocolate and
Yep.
Asus.
You don't want to remember anything else. That's it. Just saying. No, it's gonna be more. It's gonna be in the Flanders region where I speak Dutch, and most of the other
Oh.
people also speak English. So that's a good thing. And it's more in the center. It's in a pretty popular city next to Brussels, so it's also close to the capital. It's gonna be in Leuven. Just for a bit of comparisons, Brussels airport is 20 minutes from Brussels, and so was that city. So it's pretty close.
Is that by walking or by car?
Car.
Yeah, that's lame.
It's gonna be from the 15th to the 23rd. Yeah, I already said that. Huh.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like a week-long meetup.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be quite long actually, and I'm actually quite happy
Holy-
about the date. It's gonna be long.
You got lucky.
And
You just
yeah, I
did.
know. For me, it's really fortunate because I probably would not have been able to go most likely. But since it's in Belgium, I can, like, that's serious. Like now it's 9 p.m. I can be there today, still.
Look, like distance-wise, how far is it from where you live?
Um, I can go check the distance right now. It's really not too far. I have a train station close to me. I can basically take the train to there.
Or yeah, like how long would it take you just to get there by train? I guess.
Let's say me walking there, and let's say an hour, something like that.
Wow.
Wait, an hour to walk there? Or an
No,
hour by train?
including the walking and the train, like including the walking to the train station and stuff like that. So it's actually pretty close, and I got a really fortunate location. Also, my birthday will be right smack in the middle of the meetup. It's on the 19th of July. So maybe we can do something then. And also, it's planned out in a way where our Independence Day is also there. It's on the 21st of July. So we might go to Brussels then and take, I don't know, have a little chat with the king or something. Maybe. Who knows?
Dude, that sounds like it's gonna be a lot of fun. If you
Mhm.
guys like regularly do some European meetups or whatever, like I gotta come to one, especially because I'm gonna be in Europe sometime in the future because I've decided to walk across the UK.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
really? Dang.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, I was talking with actually like okay, don't take this 100%. All right,
hmm
you know, I've committed to walking across America and I'm doing that right now, and I've committed to biking across Canada next summer. But walking across the UK is still like I want to at least finish walking across. Uh, Actually, I want to start or finish biking across Canada before I commit to that.
Yeah.
But it should only take like a month and a half to
I
do
know.
it
It's
from the
not that
top
big
to
of a
bottom.
country.
From the
Dude,
top to the
it's like
bottom?
yeah, I'm going
Or
from
what you gonna do,
Scotland
Nunavut?
to
Oh.
like the English Channel, I guess.
Uh-huh. I thought you said back across Canada.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna bike across Canada as well.
Oh.
That's about 5,000 miles. It'll take me 2 or 3 months to bike.
Yeah, I was thinking you were gonna walk from the north of Canada, back from the north of Canada to the south of Canada. So I mean, like,
Oh goodness, no,
No, he's
dude,
tired of
like the
walking.
northern Canada is frozen year round.
hmm
Like only
Yeah, exactly.
Inuits live up there, and crazy white people,
That's why I
but
was
mainly just the
finding
Inuits.
it weird. No, but
Yeah, no, I'm just going either east to west or west to east.
that makes enough sense.
Yeah.
There will also probably be a podcast with a European meetup and maybe some videos and face reveals then.
Mm-hmm.
That could be pretty cool.
Excited for that.
Also, since it's in the middle of Belgium, we can basically go anywhere in the whole country. Like, we can even go maybe visit part of France or like Western Germany or even Amsterdam in the Netherlands or something. But that's gonna take some traveling as well, with a train probably.
Yeah.
I'm still here as well.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool. Yeah, hi Froot. Do you
Hey,
North American meetup now?
Sure.
I don't know, yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, sure. Froot, talk about it.
we have been
Yeah,
planning over the
So
past
we're still planning.
2 or 3
We're
days.
thinking like
Um,
central United States. I want to go to DC because there's
yeah,
a lot
nah.
of free stuff to do.
mm-hmm. There's a lot of
Let's do it in like California, and we'll do it when I get there.
See, I'm the only one that
Like in
suggested
July.
San Francisco, so I'd be down. But a pain on Cookie and Fruit to get over there. So,
Hmm.
but Riff, I
Man.
think think we're. It's not official, but I think we're almost gonna. It might be St. Louis.
Yeah, St. Louis
Missouri?
would be good.
The
Yeah.
place with that giant arch.
Yeah, the Gateway Arch.
Oh man, that's where the television show Defiance is set.
Oh, really?
It was a pretty good show. I liked it at least. I don't know what's happened to it. I watched like the first season and I think the second season. I'm not sure if it's still going or if it ended up dying out, but I enjoyed it. Completely off topic. Sorry, guys. Okay. What if we did two American?
Two separate American meetups. Me and Cookie meet up, and then everybody on
The rest of
Coast
us go to
meet up.
California.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do one for kind of the West Coasters
Mm-hmm.
in San Francisco, and then either or like sometime after we do one for the East Coasters or Mid Coasters, whatever,
Well,
and then I'll attend both.
the West Coasters would just be you, me, and Chris then.
Well, there's nobody else on the West Coast.
I mean, active people, just you, me, and Chris.
Yeah, I also think DC is a good place to go because JSano will be there.
Jeff
We could
lives
have
there.
him at the meetup.
I would love to do something with Jeff. You know, that'd be
Who's
fantastic.
JSano? Is he a new member?
Yeah. We just added him like yesterday.
What if he hasn't been on the whitelist this entire time, and that's why he hasn't joined?
I say we ban him just in case, because I don't want someone like that.
Yeah, we ban him, change our name to something else. We disassociate ourselves with him.
I don't know. We still gotta just stay the JSano fan server, but we just distance ourselves from JSano and like disavow him every time we log in or something. But we still keep the name.
We totally keep the name.
No, we just switched to being the JFS, and then JFS stands for nothing.
Oh no, it can change some. It can stand for something else, like Jewish Free School.
Yeah, guys, let's be the Jewish free school.
Oh man, I'm so glad we found that. I'm so glad we found that. Oh, my cat is meowing like crazy.
But yeah, no. All right. I guess we'll have to do it on the East Coast, DC or St. Louis, or it's got to be like a decent city, and it's got to be fairly central.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mixon is approving St. Louis. I want to go to St. Louis. But DC is also a good option. Just the only issue is it's gonna cost me and Chris arm and a leg. So
Dude, just hitchhike out there.
yeah, that would.
Just walk there. Just start
Yeah,
walking.
man.
I'll just start walking right now.
Yeah.
Bye.
See ya.
I mean, you got your Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, really test out the battery life on it.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. But then I'll miss Canuck.
Oh yeah. So we'll wait till I get there. Then we'll walk to pick up Chris, and then the three of us will walk from Seattle.
all the way to DC.
Yep.
Sounds pretty
But
good.
yeah, no, it's oh man, I just realized like I've committed to seeing both I've already seen Fruit Fly, and I've committed to seeing Weather in a couple weeks here.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is going to turn into like a support group for people who have had to meet me. We're going to get Chris in here as well.
Oh.
Oh my.
Get that one dude from my physics class.
Oh my god. Why don't you tell the story, Fruit?
I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to it when it happened, so you'd be the better storyteller.
All right.
I don't even know the guy's name.
Oh yeah, I don't remember the guy's name either. I did know it at one point, but it's one of those like white stereotypical names.
John.
Probably like Brandon or
Sean.
something. Sean, yeah, maybe a William. Or... Anyway, okay, so I was hanging out with Fruit Fly, in real life in Ohio, and I was at his university. I just sort of got a little bored from watching him do math problems or physics or whatever it was exactly. So boring, I can't even remember. Physics, yep. And so I decided to just kind of walk around the class, start talking to people. And at the table, was it like one table over or something? I decided to just sit down and start talking to the people as they were doing, like it was a full table, probably 8, maybe 10 people. I just start talking to them and everything. And the guy I'm sitting next to, he had his right ear pierced. And so now I believe it's a signal in the gay community, um, that you're gay if you pierced your right ear. Um, and so I asked him about, like, not immediately, like I didn't just sit down and say, hey, are you gay? But I was talking to him for 5, maybe 10 minutes, and then just, hey, if you don't mind me I actually I didn't put in the if you don't mind me asking. I was just like, hey, are you gay? And it kind of made things awkward because, as it turns out, he was not in fact gay, and he had both ears pierced. I just was sitting to his right, and so I only saw the right ear that was pierced. Never going to make that mistake again.
Yeah, no. Don't do
And
that.
Check
then
both ears.
after that, he became very uncomfortable, but I still kind of stayed there and I was talking with the rest of the table. And there was one guy who I think he was just having some problems with the physics stuff, and he just kind of got a bit irritated at me. And yeah, he was like, I'm going to call the professor and get you kicked out of here and stuff like that.
Yeah, he
So
was
I
gonna call campus
kinda
police and
skid-
get you
oh,
kicked out.
yeah. Man, so I just kind of skedaddled. I apologized and stuff. I didn't actually like say anything that could be construed as offensive to him. Like, at worst, it was just me distracting him. Also, all the rest of the people at the table didn't believe that I was walking across America or from Canada.
Silly.
I'll show them.
Oh, heck yeah. They watch this podcast. You're in Utah now. You know, bro. You were in Ohio before. Now you're in Utah.
No, I'm still in Colorado.
Oh, you're in Colorado.
For probably one more night. And then tomorrow morning, I should end up in Utah.
Nice.
I'm maybe 20 miles from the border. Actually, those mountains I see kind of forward and to the right of me, I'm pretty sure those are in Utah.
Where are you in Colorado?
I'm maybe 15 to 20 miles north of Cortez. So I'm probably, actually, I'm not quite sure how far, but I'm not too far from Four Quarters.
Yeah, you're right there. Okay. Cool.
So,
Oh no, somebody
Yep,
could
I'm
be
just-
watching this and then stalk you.
yeah, because this is live and not going to be edited and stuff.
Totally.
This is live to tape.
Anybody who wanted to could stalk me because, like, I have a blog that I post to almost daily. So yeah. Also, I've started making some YouTube videos about my trip.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I kind of, at the beginning of my trip, I was doing videos, but I just sort of kind of forgot about it and was just lazy. But when I was in northern New Mexico, I ended up started to record again. So yeah,
That's pretty cool.
my YouTube channel is Skylar's Travels, so check that shit out. It's hot fire, yo.
Hot fire. I'm gonna hit that hot subscribe button.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, do you guys know where I was? Oh no, I was in Albuquerque, New Mexico, the last time
Yeah, you were in
I
Albuquerque.
was on this podcast. You guys think now
Mhm.
would be a good time to jump in and talk about my trip
We
from
have
Albuquerque?
no more questions. We have no more topics. So go ahead.
Okay.
Albuquerque.
So Albuquerque, I went north. I went to Santa Fe, New Mexico. And from there, I went on to Bohake, which is a Native American, uh, I guess, reservation. Although it's not technically a reservation because that's like the historical lands of those. They're called the Puebloan people. Um,
Plebs. Oh, never mind.
wow, now they're Pueblos, not Pueblos. Um, and so yeah, I actually ended up camping uh, on the grounds of the casino there. Um, they didn't know, so yeah. And then I went up to Los Alamos, New Mexico, which is actually where they made the first atomic bomb.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Asus is totally interested.
So that place was the bomb. That was
Doc,
that was just yeah, that was bad.
yeah, get
I
Doc.
appreciate it.
I had to do it, guys. I had to.
Like,
I had no
Mhm.
choice in the matter. Um, and so then I continued. I went through the Jemez Mountains of northern New Mexico. Um, and so I from Pohake all the way through Los Alamos into the Jemez Mountains. I didn't have any cell service. So yeah, I was just in Los Alamos, so I had some Wi-Fi access. Um, but that was the extent of it. And then in the Jemez Mountains, there's just nothing. Uh, so I got to see the I think it's a Valles caldera, which is a caldera. So it's kind of like a crater, but
Mhm.
different and usually larger. Um, so that was really cool. And then I went over to Cuba, New Mexico, um, where I ended up meeting a guy and staying at his house, um, which was that was pretty sweet. So I got Wi-Fi access again, and I still didn't have service. Um, and then up to Farmington, which is a town that nobody who isn't from Farmington or the surrounding area cares about. Um, and then on to Shiprock. And so on Shiprock, or at Shiprock is on the Navajo uh, reservation. And so it's the largest Native American reservation in the US. So I got to stay on the reservation in Shiprock with a teacher at the local college there. Um, and then I got to see Shiprock, which is just this rock formation that's just absolutely incredible. You guys should check out some pictures of it. Um, so I'm really glad I got to see that. And
Oh,
then, yeah, and it's just like there's kind of some mountains in the distance, but other than that, there's not really anything that's around there. So it's
interesting.
just like this, like, solitary thing. And so the next night, I went to Tisnos Pass, which is also on the Navajo reservation, and I stayed with this Navajo wool weaver who like goes around the world and teaches the weaving techniques of the Navajo people. It's like, yeah, he teaches the weaving techniques of the Navajo people all over the world and all over the U.S. especially. So like he was in India recently um, to kind of do that. And so the Navajo actually have a special breed of sheep called the churro sheep. Um, and I got to actually, and they're just coming back from the brink of extinction. Um, and so I actually got to eat some of the meat from the churro sheep, as well as some blue corn, which is also another Navajo traditional food. So I got to just like, you know, live as a traditional Navajo, at least in food wise, for a night, which was amazing. Um, so actually, the guy I stayed with, do you guys know who Jamie Oliver is?
Oliver?
Name rings a bell.
Kusag?
He does like some food
Oh.
stuff.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he, like, I think in the past he's gone into like schools and stuff and tried to get them to eat healthy or something like that.
He's been on.
And so Jamie Oliver actually came out and stayed with the same guy I stayed with. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, and so after that, I walked to Four Corners. So Tisnos Pass is like 5 miles from Four Corners, um, which is where Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, and Colorado all meet. It's the only place in the U.S. where four states touch, so you can be in four places at once. So I went out to the monument, and as I was leaving there, I was after you kind of leave there, you go down a hill if you're going in the direction of Colorado, and so I decided like that I wanted to run down the hill, just to cover a bit more ground, and because sometimes you just got to run down a hill, right? It was and it was a nice hill, but when I was like 200 meters down from it,
I guess we'll
when
never
I was
know.
about
Oh.
sorry, I just muted it because passing trucks. When I was about 200 meters down the hill from the monument, my stroller literally broke in half.
Oh wow.
Like it just kind of the two arms that really hold it together that go along the side of on either side of the stroller, they just snapped, and then the front wheel came off, and so it just like half my stuff scattered onto the road itself. And luckily I was able to get it back before any cars passed. So what I ended up doing was I had to hitchhike to Cortez, Colorado, which is like 40 miles away from there. So I ended up getting two different rides hitchhiking. And so, yeah, it was not a fun ordeal. And then in Cortez, I bought a new stroller. And so I've been using this stroller the last today and yesterday. And now I'm just not too far north of Cortez.
Now, when did you get a stroller? Because you didn't have one when you came here.
Oh, I got it in Fort Worth, Texas.
Mm.
So I've had it for about 1,000 miles now.
Is that like a baby stroller, or is it like?
Yeah,
Special-
so it's a jogging stroller.
Oh.
So it's used for, people who want to push their baby and run or jog.
Yeah, my mom had one.
That's
I
good.
don't think she ever actually used it.
But yeah, so got a brand new stroller. This one is a little smaller um, in the part where it holds the baby than the last one was. So like my stuff I just have my backpack, which I was using for the first part of the trip. I just kind of put it on top of the stroller, um, and so it doesn't fit terribly well. Like the last one fit better, but yeah, this stroller's gonna hopefully do well. I have great hopes for it. The last one lasted 1,000 miles, so that was pretty well, or it did its job well. We'll see how long this one lasts. Hopefully, the rest of the trip.
That'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the other day, when you were texting me, you asked about staying in the church parking lot. Did that work or?
Oh, so that's what I was going to do in Tisnos Pass. Um, but then I ended up getting a place to stay um, with that Navajo guy.
Awesome.
So I didn't end up doing that, but I'll probably end up camping at some LDS churches coming up here soon when I get into Utah.
Trust me, you get into Utah, they are like rocks. They're everywhere.
Yep. Yeah, I've passed through Utah a few times in my life, through Salt Lake City and through kind of Zion and Bryce, um, which I absolutely love.
Let's see.
This time I'm going through Arches
Oh, nice.
and like Moab.
Beautiful.
So
Beautiful place.
yeah, I'm going to be going through there, and then I kind of cross over through like Provo up to Salt Lake City, where I get to meet Weathermaster,
Hi.
Ooh.
Yep.
and then we're going to play the UHC.
UHC
No,
13. Oh no, we're not playing UHC.
yeah,
No, that doesn't exist yet. Don't.
no, no, there is no UHC
There is no
ever.
UHC.
We've stopped doing all UHCs.
You know, UHC stands for um undefined horrific shit. So
I
we're
have
gonna
a
shit. It's gonna be horrific. Don't know when. There we go.
my question is, why is it called UHC if hardcore is one word?
True.
Wouldn't it just be UH?
The UH.
Let's go UH.
Oh man,
UH.
what can we invent that the C could stand for?
Ultra hardcore competition.
Oh, dude, that's good.
It's not
Nailed
bad.
it first try.
Competition is good. Calculation.
No,
Mhm.
but what will be happening when he's here is there'll actually be a special podcast with Canuck in the same dang room as me. So
Oh yeah.
get ready for that. It's coming. Since I have face cam, you'll be able to see him. So
Oh yeah.
beautiful.
And my beautiful face.
In my beautiful face. You're looking at right now anyways, so not a good
I don't
face.
know, man.
Mhm.
What if like, dude, in running, they do the relays and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and so like they just pass the baton. I'll replace you, and you just start walking, okay?
You take his house.
I gotta miss Chris, I guess. Cool.
Yeah,
Wait, then the
and
Fruit
I
should have
get
took
to.
your. Then you should have took Fruit place, and Fruit should be taking my place. So, gosh dang Fruit.
Ah,
I couldn't walk. I turned back
yeah,
immediately. I just
fruit,
feel like no.
Get out the door. I'm done.
get to the end of the block. Yeah, and Fruit would have had the longest
Yes, the
stretch out
longest
of you
stretch.
guys,
Longest
because
stretch.
I should have just walked down to Tennessee and gotten either Tennessean.
oh yeah, because Ace lived there, and I wanted to meet up with the guy, but he just couldn't make it out.
His work schedule is always changing. Crazy.
I would have walked to him, man. I don't care if it's
To
far out of the
Oman?
way. Yeah,
Like a country? Oman? Or...
to him, man.
To Ace.
Oh. Never mind.
Don't get Aces started with countries.
Countries.
It's just like his.
What's your favorite country, Asus?
Canada.
And it can't be Belgium. Oh, Canada. Yeah, no, I'm good. I love it.
He's good.
Great answer.
His least favorite country is America. No, that's
America is
What,
not a country.
So is it
the
Belgium?
United States of America.
It's the United States of America.
How many times have you been mistaken for a Mexican?
Me?
Actually, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Most people don't ask me if I'm Mexican. With the beard, because like I've grown it out a lot since I left your house. Quite a few people have assumed that I'm Muslim. I was actually told by my aunt, who I visited in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, that I looked Muslim because of my beard. So little racism there from my own family. And then I've had a couple people think that I am Native American. So
I mean,
yeah.
they could have used the other term. They would have been right. I mean,
Honestly, like you can just make up some random shit and people will know what like they'll just believe you, you know.
True.
you can go back all the way to friggin' 1492.
You can be like, oh, my grandfather was, you know, Incan or whatever, you know. They'll
Just
believe you.
You know,
But actually,
Columbus
I had a
couldn't tell the
conversation.
difference.
There we go.
What just
You
happened?
can see you're
I
Indian.
had yeah, I had a conversation with the guy, and he asked me if I was Indian, and I said yes, and then he asked me what tribe. So, for those listening who don't know, my mother is Indian, from India.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I'm like half Indian, and
You're a half what? Infidel.
yeah, I'm a mutt, like the. I was gonna say like the president, but like the like Obama, the old president.
Oh goodness.
Trump's hair looks like it's been through a mutt's mouth, so there you go.
You know, talking
Damn.
about Trump's hair, there's another guy with Trump's hair, a Dutch politician, and guess what? He lost the election, so good for the Dutch. You know,
Cool.
they could have gone with a very
Oh, yeah.
far-right extremist
The Dutch
party.
had
Yeah, they had
the
an
Dutch had
election.
an election recently. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago?
I think it was yesterday. I'm not sure, to be honest. It doesn't really matter too much anyway. So, his party came in second, while the other party, which is, you know, was already in power before, now won again, so everything is nothing is gonna change.
The same.
They didn't fuck up terribly. The party that's currently in charge now is more of a centered, right-leaning party. The other one was very like far right and was, screw immigrants, leave EU, kind of Donald Trump style, So yeah, he didn't win. That's good. Now we just have to wait till the French choose their president, and hopefully they won't choose Le Pen.
Cool.
Politics.
Mm-hmm.
Last time we had a politics episode, I didn't upload it.
I know. This was just a quick. I don't know. Nothing special. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened in Sweden yesterday. Just saying. Alright. Well, I think...
It's snowing on Mount Fuji.
snowing
That
in
makes
Mount Fuji.
sense.
Yeah, I mean, it does make sense.
I mean, it's winter, and it's mountain,
Yeah,
and it's a
that's
dope.
science, bro. All the mountains around me are pretty snow covered.
Yeah.
Hey,
But-
weather. I got
No
a
snow.
Yeah, what?
I got a video that you need to put in the description of the video. Don't explain it. Don't do anything. Just put it in there, and then just let them go to it. The secret link. It's a secret link of the day.
Secretly good today. Go,
You hear the
guys,
man.
go look at it.
You're the man. Go look at the link.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Do we have anything else to talk about?
No.
Well, we're
What kind of
fresh out of
document?
topics, but we do have the question segment still.
Questions.
Oh, questions.
Questions.
Yum.
What about our sponsor spot?
Oh yeah, sponsorship.
Today's video has been brought to you by Squarespace.com. Build it beautiful.
Also by IKEA. Thanks, sir.
Also by IKEA. Build it beautiful. Today's
And
episode
also
has
by
been brought,
Minecraft. Isn't it beautiful?
Bye.
Oh,
Today's
also by the
episode
Iron Shop.
has been brought to you by Adobe Illustrator.
It's shit.
Get this out. Get this part out. We don't want them.
Let's see. Oh yeah. Well, what about the Nintendo Switch? What's
Are we
When- what's the
sponsored by Nintendo?
logo for?
We already talked about this.
Yeah, we talked about the Switch.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like we gotta.
We gotta...
Oh yeah.
Am I doing a let's play
I
now?
don't even. Guys, I'm lost. I am lost. mentally.
Get off the island, man. Get off the island. You don't want to be lost.
You're in Colorado.
Oh yeah, I am, aren't I? Colorado. What a nice place. Good mountains. Yeah, so I think that's going to do it for today and for
Questions.
the
Questions. We gotta do the questions.
Yes.
Questions.
You're right.
Question segment.
Sorry guys. It's just
He's
a
lost.
mental my brain just died.
I'm not sure this
Just
whole walking
rebooted.
thing is healthy.
His mind is being fried.
Yeah, it's just Sun Man.
All
Okay,
right.
questions. Go ahead and hit us off.
We only have 2 questions today. If you were able to get one celebrity, non-gamer, to join the server and be active, who would it be? Can be anything except someone who has gained fame through gaming. From StreetCredCookie.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Terry Crews.
Ooh.
I don't know. Elon Musk.
Elon Musk would be pretty cool.
Elon Musk is like a huge PC gamer, and so is Terry Crews.
Oh, well, did I know? Whoops.
Vin Diesel as well. He plays WoW.
Well, they didn't get their fame through gaming. They got their fame through
Yeah,
movies.
fair
and
enough,
TV,
fair
so-
enough.
fair enough. I'm not saying fair enough. I'm saying they didn't get their fame through that. That's
Yeah,
that's within the rules.
that's
Cookie didn't word the question properly.
gosh dang Cookie.
Yeah, Cookie.
I'd say George Clooney, just because I like George Clooney.
George Clooney's nice. I like him. He's good. Oh, Tom Hanks. I like Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is a nice guy.
We have
Oh
a
yeah, Tom
building
Hanks.
on my campus named after Tom Hanks on my university campus.
Nice.
Tom Hanks Center for Motion Pictures.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
He hosted Wait Wait Don't Tell Me. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. It's a podcast and radio show on NPR, and he hosted it, and he just did a great job.
Really.
I think everything Tom Hanks does is great, and by walking, I'm trying to live up to his memory of Forrest Gump. So, yep.
He ran. He just kept running ever since
Okay, I
that
can't.
day.
I just can't measure up.
He can't measure up to Tom Hanks.
And
The
from
man is
that
a
day
god.
on,
Right.
if I was going somewhere, I was
Was
running.
running. Oh my god! But seriously, so many people make jokes about Forrest Gump when they hear about my trip. It, so I've kind of like there are some days where I just dive in and I'm like, yep, Forrest Gump was my inspiration, and then other days where I just put I face palm.
Yeah, like, I'm so tired of
Some
this
days
joke. Get it out of here.
yeah, like I mean, yeah,
Just next
definitely.
time they just be like, "Wow, dude, you're so original." I'm like, that's congratulations, be so great.
Yeah, but like I don't want to be rude to people. That's the thing, though.
Be rude to people. Fuck
Um,
them.
Maybe that's not a good idea.
but yeah, so like I don't know, people just just all the time. But it's the movie's like 20 years old or something at this point. People still, it's the
If I
only.
was going somewhere, I was running. It's a great movie.
It is. It's a nice movie. I like it. I enjoyed it. It's a fun movie to watch.
To
Um,
walk.
I,
It's a fun
Well,
movie to
walking
walk.
thing, man.
okay, listen, like 5% of my words in my speech over the last 7 months have included the word walk or walking. All right, you can't blame me. But yeah, no, it's a good movie to watch. I enjoy it. The running part is like not like the running across America part takes like 5-10 minutes. Like, and it's a good 2-hour movie. It's not a significant part. Like, I don't see a willow. I don't see like a. Uh, like you guys kind of remember the first part of the movie where there's a tree and they're all hanging about the young Forrest and Jenny as kids and stuff, and they're hanging off the tree. Like I'm pretty sure that time was like, or that the amount of screen time that got is about how much the running part got. I don't see a president be like, yo, you're just trying to be like Forrest Gump. I actually, guys, I just realized none of my examples are actually any good.
If I was going somewhere, I was
Oh
running.
my. Oh my. Optimus Prime's back.
Mm-hmm.
By the way,
Program.
that movie is
Oh.
23 years old now.
Yeah, so the movie's literally older than me.
Hmm. I still haven't seen it, so.
It's a good
Same.
movie. I would say watch it, but if you dare make a reference to it while I am there in the context of my walking across America, I will just walk away. All right.
I can't
Watch for the other
guarantee
part again.
my dad's a jokester, so I can't guarantee that he won't, but
I'll survive it as long as it's not you, because you know now.
yes.
From that day on, if I was going somewhere, I was running.
How many times are you gonna say that, man? How many times?
Oh, I keep saying it.
Once Fruit says something, it doesn't stop.
Okay,
Never.
next question. We're moving on from Forrest Gump.
So what else? Want to take
Actually,
that one? Just
for the
because.
last question, I was thinking, it'd be pretty dope to have Morgan Freeman or someone with a cool voice, because, that's probably the best way we're gonna talk to them, through their voice.
Okay, I'll go find clips of all these words from Morgan Freeman, and we'll use it.
Yeah,
Oh,
do that.
no, even better. Get like some famous voice actor. Like,
Ooh.
we could get James Earl Jones on. Uh, who's another voice actor?
Hmm.
There's got to be some. Mark Hamill's a really good voice actor. You could have him on.
That, I'll
Robin
use.
Williams did some good voice acting, but he's dead.
Did it specify living?
Too soon.
I don't think so. Robin Williams. That's my
Yeah.
final answer. Locking it in.
All right.
I'm still gonna have to go with Elon Musk. Guy launches freaking rockets from his private island. Maybe the coolest man on Earth.
Yeah, but I've built a castle in Minecraft, so
It makes
Mhm.
Canuck
whatever.
That's fair
infinitely
enough.
cooler.
And you're rocking across America, so that's also. That's
oh
pretty
yeah,
cool, man.
yeah, I got that.
Okay, when did Elon Musk ever walk across America?
I don't think he did that, to be honest.
What a wimp,
Yeah, exactly. You show him.
dude. That's like one of the things. Like nobody can ever question my masculinity, because like I could just pull out my I walked across America,
True. You just pull that out.
and dude, like oh man, after this trip, when I get to San Francisco, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a fucking mani pedi. All right. I'm gonna get my nails all done nicely. I'm gonna get my foot scrubbed. I'm gonna go to like one of those gentlemen's barbers and just like get a shave to shave off this beard. Dude, it's gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna be beautiful by the time I'm done. Like I'm gonna get some clear nail polish on, just so my like nails are just looking beautiful. Man, it's gonna be great.
That'd be good.
All right. Next question.
Yes. Next questions.
Yeah,
You want to read? One of you want to read it?
I can't read.
Oh,
Oh,
you
we're
probably
okay.
should go back to school for that.
The question. Uh, I can read, guys.
Asus,
Alright.
you're on the dock or Froot. Go ahead.
Oh, so I guess I'll.
Just one of you two read it.
If you had to get what? If you had to get a tattoo, what kind of tattoo would you get?
Tattoo.
Question.
A tutu?
A tutu.
Tattoo.
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 Oh,
Tattoo.
tattoo.
I'd get the words. If I was going somewhere, I was running.
Oh, fuck.
He's coming back to Ohio to kill you now.
I'm gonna.
If he's going somewhere, he's running.
No, I'm gonna walk there, you asshole. I'm gonna get fuck fruit fly. That's what I'm gonna get. That's my answer.
My goodness.
Yeah, I've thought about this. I'd certain weight because I'm trying to lose some weight, and then I'd have something to remind me of how fit I was. What would you get, Asus?
That's a good
You'd
question.
probably get like
Maybe something like
Stalin's
hashtag
face.
Belgian Life Smasher, or Stalin's face. That would be a good one. Yeah. Together with like Lenin and freaking Putin or something. Yeah.
You gotta get something timeless, like a swastika,
Oh,
Oh,
for the Jewish Free School.
I'm thinking of like a useful tattoo. Like, how about having my blood type being tattooed on my wrist?
Yeah,
Oh
the
wow.
diabetics.
Yeah, that'd be useful.
Diabetics, they get like that they're diabetic tattooed on them, so that they don't have to wear like the wristband.
Uh-huh. So like,
Ooh.
just in case, I get in like a car accident, people come in and they're like, oh no, what blood type is he? Let's test the blood. Oh no, it's right here. You know?
What if
It's
I
genius.
just got like a tattoo for like each country I walked or biked across, like with my route kind of drawn on.
That'd be good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that could work.
That'd be cool.
See, what you got to be careful with is you can't have it be too detailed, or else you'll lose the detail over time.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, like I just have a small thing with the U.S. and then with just the path marked out. No states or cities, just the
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and then I got to get Canada, potentially the United Kingdom, well, Britain. Yeah.
You can put in the UK. Well, I guess it'll be walking across Great Britain. Where are you going to stop, you think, in the UK?
Like I just go top to bottom. So I'd try and hit kind of as many major cities as possible.
Mm-hmm. I assume London as well.
Yeah, of course I'd have to go through London.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Because
never
I'm thinking,
actually
like,
been to the UK.
oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess, you do those different continent, ocean in between.
Yeah,
I
well, like
wonder if
I've been
it's
to
far.
mainland Europe through Germany and the Netherlands and Belgium and France, but never went out to the islands or Eastern Europe
Yeah,
or Southern Europe.
Europe is maybe not maybe not a perfect place, but maybe.
Yeah.
You think you're gonna do
I
another walk across Europe, maybe?
only if you do it with me
Oh,
and if you pay for me.
Nice.
the whole playing
Okay,
thing is quite difficult.
you can either walk with me or you can pay for me to do it, and I'll come visit you.
The thing is, I would prefer to finish my studies first, so it's gonna take a couple years.
Yeah, no, dude. Like I'm booked up for walking
Yeah.
across places.
Yeah, he's booked.
Yeah, you're gonna have a busy time.
My services are very much in demand.
Mm-hmm. But maybe like a walk from like, let me get my globe here. From where is it? What would be a good walk? Maybe from like Portugal, Lisbon to maybe like Estonia. You know where Estonia is?
Yeah. Oh man, just the other day well, not just the other day, but not too long ago, I stayed with this Lithuanian
Oh, awesome.
girl. She was good looking. Those Lithuanians, man,
Oh yeah.
good looking people.
Those people in Eastern Europe, they're something. Oh. Also in Sweden. Oh. They're something.
Well, I think we're good to end off the show.
Okay.
So,
Well, that is going to do it for today, everybody. This is the end of the JSano Fan Server Podcast, episode 17. Just to recap again, we were joined today by me, Skylar, or CanuckBacon, as well as Fruit Fly, the flyest of all fruit flies. Fruit flies, say goodbye.
Bye.
And with Asus, he's not just a brand of computers, he's a person too.
Oh wow! Thank you very much. Bye.
And finally by Weathermaster. Now you may think he controls the weather, but he does.
I do.
And right now for me, it is about 70 degrees, nice and sunny. Couple clouds, but it's mostly blue skies. So thank you very much, buddy.
You're welcome.
And that's going to end it for today. Again, I've been your host and your in the field JSano fan server podcast member, walking across America and saying hi. Shoot, I've lost my train of thought. Let's just end it now. Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah.